The book that I decided to read was The End of Me by Kyle Idleman. The book in general was actually really, really good. I gonna be honest, the reason why I picked it is because it looked kind of cool, and red is kind of a color I like. So I thought, why not? Let's give it a shot. But the more I got to read into it, the more I did some more self evaluation. The End of Me is talking mainly about letting go of the you that's self centered, the you that holds you back, the you that literally ties you down from doing what you're supposed to do. That we are all called to do so much greater things than what we are actually doing at the moment. We are called to lead the lost to Christ. We are called to show the gifts and the talents and everything that the Lord has given us, but because of the way that we are inside, we hold ourselves down. We are our personal demons. We are what we have to fight every day to get to a better point. And Kyle Idleman talks about how he wasn't able to get to the end of him until he actually let go of himself. There was no way that he was going to be able to get to his destination until he finally told himself, enough is enough. This is where I need to be, and so I'm letting you go. He literally, at the beginning of the book, he wrote himself a letter. This was a letter to himself, and it's great for people to read it, but it was mainly a note for himself telling himself that I'm sorry, but you're holding me back. And to me, just the whole book in general really spoke to me because I have been raised in church, but I have always been the type to kind of hide behind the shadows when there's a bigger calling on my life. My parents and my grandparents have always told me that they prayed for me to become a pastor or marry into a pastoral life. And I've always felt a calling to lead young children and young adults in church and to become greater things and bring out the calling that the Lord has on them. But I've always hid in the shadows due to personal reasons. But it wasn't because I was like scared or I wasn't good enough or whatever. It was me. I was the one holding myself back. I didn't realize all of it until I actually read the book. This book, it literally just brought out so much in me. It brought out the fact that I'm the one that is holding myself back to the point where I'm not getting where I need to get. And I started reading the book and I realized I was like, wow, it's me. And the whole letter aspect, it really spoke to me only because I liked the whole speaking to yourself thing. Everyone talks in their mind to themselves all the time. But physically writing a letter to yourself, that was genius. Personally, this is definitely a book that I will recommend to everyone. Because this is something that can really speak to you. It can show you that until you get rid of the you're never going to get to the end. You're never going to get to your destination. And the end of you does not mean it's the end. It means it's the beginning. It's the beginning of your life in Christ. It's the beginning of your walk. It's the beginning of everything that you were called to do and called to be. So if it weren't for this book, I'm going to be honest, I would not have realized any of this. So I just really enjoyed this assignment. This assignment really brought out a lot in me, a lot in my heart, and made me feel like I need to talk to myself. It's where I need to start before I can get to the end of me. Thank you.